Hello everyone. Hopefully you all are well by the grace of Almighty. So after a long time, I'm back again with another lesson. So today I'm going to take your class on idioms. So idioms are basically very important. But before starting this lesson, I'm going to mention about our country, Bangladesh. Recently we had gone through serious curfew, which is a serious issue, and our students revolted against quota system, and somewhat they got success but not fully. But the thing is, taking advantage of that revolt, our anti-government party just took the advantage of that and make some chaos, created chaos to make the situation worst. But we all are fine right now. After a week we get to use the internet, and by the grace of Almighty, we all are fine right now. So our government is trying their best to make the country more peaceful. So let's get back to the lesson. Idioms are like the group of words. They are like group of words that have a literal, non-literal meaning. You cannot just translate them into your native language. So you need to understand. It's like a figurative language. You cannot translate. It's like non-literal language. So these are very much important. Idioms will help you to make your conversation more like wise, more like intellectual, and it will not only help to make your conversation more attractive, but also it will level up your band score in speaking module. So but I'm gonna say it will like there is no guarantee that you will get a certain band if you use these and that, these and those idioms, certain idioms. This will not help you like that, but definitely will make you more confident and maybe give some impression to the examiner. So let's start the main lesson. So I'm gonna start with the number one, once in a blue moon. So basically we use once in a blue moon like when someone is not regular, someone is not doesn't appear much, doesn't appear often. So we call them once in a blue moon. Suppose your friend in the class is very much irregular. Sometimes he comes, sometimes he doesn't. So you can call him, you appear once in a blue moon. You come in the class, you attend the class once in a blue moon. So we can give an example like, he arrives in the class, then this one. So he arrives in the class once in a blue moon. He is not a regular person. He doesn't appear often. So sometimes he comes, sometimes he doesn't. So you can call him, he arrives in the class once in a blue moon. So the next one is to burn the midnight oil. So to burn the midnight oil means someone is working late into the night, someone who is like a night owl. So he works into the night, he works late, he stay awake in the late night. So you can call him or her that he is burning the midnight oil. She is burning the midnight oil. So students before exams, okay, let me write the example. Before exams, students often burn the midnight oil. So midnight is together, mid and night is one word. So it's a like mixture of two words. So you can say before exams, students often burn the midnight oil. So it's like a blending of a word, blend of two words together. They are like midnight. So it's like a word formation rules. You can clip two words, not clip, actually blend two words to call as a one word. So before exam, students often burn the midnight oil. So to idioms right now is completed. You can use them in your conversation whenever you are talking with a person, or maybe you can use them in your speaking module. Examiner will be like think that you are a good speaker, advanced speaker, but this will not guarantee your higher score. Okay, let's start. Let's go to the next. Let's go to the next idioms. So next three idioms are these, and I really like three of them, and I often use in my conversation when I talk to my friends, talk to my students, to advise them, to make them understand a certain things. You can use these idioms. The first one, number 3, is bite off more than one can chew. So for an example, you can say he bites off more than he could chew. What does it mean? It's like he is taking more responsibility than he could actually do, he could actually handle. So he is trying to eat more than his digesting capability. So instead what he will do, he will vomit it. So we shouldn't try to bite off more than we can chew. So for an example, you can say, so that idiom you can say he, bit is the past form of bite. So you can write he bit off more than he could chew. He could chew. So but how? By agreeing to handle all project in a night, sorry, you can say in short form, in a night. So he bit off more than he could chew. How? By agreeing with a deal, with the impossible deal, or maybe by agreeing to handle all project in a night, just in a night. So it's like it's more than he can actually do. He is just trying to build castle in the air, trying to eat more than he can actually digest, he can actually deliver, can actually consume. So we can say bite more than, he bit off more than he could chew. In present, he bites off more than he can chew. So number 4 is a blessing in disguise. I actually use a lot of times in my life, blessing in disguise. So blessing in disguise means something seems bad, but actually turns out to be beneficial. It seems bad, but turns out to be beneficial. Something like, oh my God, why did it happen? Why God let it happen? Why me all the time? Why all the bad lucks comes to me all the time? So, but later on, you actually got what you deserve. What you actually deserve, you get. So you surprised by that opportunity, you surprised by that God gift. So for an example, you can say, okay, suppose you actually lost your job. You lost your job, but after 2 weeks, you offered actually with a more salary. You offered another job with more salary. So it was like a luck. It was like magical. And you can say in that case, in that moment, okay, getting fired from that previous job, actually blessing in disguise. Otherwise, I wouldn't have ever got that job, that new job with more salary, with higher salary, unexpected salary. It's like off the charts. So a blessing in disguise, you can say, getting fired from that job was a blessing in disguise. Was blessing in disguise. So sorry for my handwriting. It's not world class. It's just, dirty. It looks dirty, but try to take the idioms only, not concentrate on my writing. So getting fired from that job was a blessing in disguise. In many cases, you might face this sort of situation. Maybe, okay, that girlfriend you actually loved, you head over heels in love with her at once, but later on, you actually got another girl with more intelligent, with more surprise, and you actually got the good girl, what you actually deserve. You can say, okay, previous girl left me, doesn't matter, it was actually blessing in disguise. I got another beautiful and actually intelligent girl. So the last one is very interesting. So it's more like figurative language. So idioms are like a figurative language. Read between the lines. So it's like you are trying to, scan the actual meaning. You are trying to scan the hidden meaning. You are trying to understand the hidden meaning of something, or maybe some conversation. Someone is having a conversation. You cannot understand it, but you are actually trying to the different meaning. Maybe they are trying to say another thing in a different way. So you need to read between the lines. It's often difficult to understand students' comment when they pass comments in front of the teachers or maybe in the class. You actually read between the lines. So you can say, I read between the lines when he texts me. When he texts me. So you can also say, you need to read between the lines of his messages. We need to read between the lines when students pass the comments in the class. As a teacher, you need to read the hidden meaning. You need to understand the hidden meaning. So as a teacher, you actually have that capability to understand the hidden, unrevealed, or secret meaning of the students' conversation. Maybe they are trying to make you fool. Maybe they are commenting about you. Maybe they are passing the bad comments. So you need to be aware as a teacher. So as teacher actually have a 4 eyes, okay? So that's it for today. 5 idioms. Number 1 is once in a blue moon. Number 2, to burn the midnight oil. Number 3, you shouldn't bite more than you can chew. So a blessing in disguise. If you ever get fired from anything, ever get rejected by anything, so it might be a blessing in disguise. Just wait and watch. Try to keep your patience. And the 5, number 1, the last one is read between the lines. So as a teacher, I have to read between the lines of your message. So take care. Goodbye. I will see you in the next video.